That's the way to.
That's the way to put corners.
I was gonna say first one he's dropped in 25 years.
Not the last.
But it won't be the last.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Look who dropped in today.
Oh, what a nice book.
Do you recognize either of those guys on the cover?
Not really. They look like a couple of reprobates to me.
One thing we've had lately is a lot of people who said they aren't readers, but have read your book.
Oh, really?
71 stories.
Yeah.
A young guy from Jasper was in the other day.
Oh, yeah?
And he grew up there.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
he's got some girlfriend, who he's trying to, get together with from somewhere else. They people come from everywhere.
Yeah.
And he was getting her some Kesey books, and he read this thing. He loved it. You know what his favorite story? He born and raised in Jasper. You know what his favorite story was?
Yeah, getting that fish and throwing it in the water.
It was hilarious, man. That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Oh, that's a great story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we had to beat it out of there before that guy got out of the store and saw the fish was gone from the back of his truck.
And you two didn't even talk about it. You looked at the fish and you knew the project.
Yeah, we grabbed it right away. That fish has to go back in the water. Big sturgeon. I mean, it was as long as the bed of the truck. It was kind of bent in there. It was so big.
Wow.
That was a great move. As we went to Bend, Eileen and I did, for a couple days. We went over there to see James McMurtry. He was playing at singing there. And so we were there outside the venue before it started. There were some tables and that. And we were just hanging out. And here came James walking by to go into the place, and he saw me. And so he came right over, and we shot the shit for like a half an hour before he went in there.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I've known him since he was a little baby. Yeah, when the bus went to Houston in 1964, and we went to see Larry McMurtry, the bus, we had this woman that was on the bus, Hagen's had brought her along, and she took so much acid that she went kind of berserk, and she took off all her clothes. And we were going along at night, and they had a seat on the back of the bus where you could sit there and look at, how the traffic coming there. So she sat out there naked, and as the bus was going along the highway, and these big semis, they'd come ready to pass us, and all of a sudden they'd stop. They'd go behind us for a while, and then here came another one. So they were talking on the CBs.
Oh, good buddy.
So in the morning we got there to Larry McMurtry's house, and we stopped, and one thing there, and he came down out of the house, and he was carrying this little kid in his arms. It was very like a little baby, but bigger than a baby, like a little kid. And Cathy was in the bus, and she jumped up, and she had left her little kid at home when she had come on the bus. She says, "Oh," and she went out there to get the little kid, and Larry's backing off. "No, ma'am, no, ma'am, this is not the one, ma'am, this is not the one." And she's completely unclothed. And Jane Burton came out, and she put a blanket around Cathy and got her back in the bus. And I turned to Bert and I said, "Did you get a picture of that?" He says, "No, she was naked, stark naked." And that became her bus name. From then on, she was stark naked.
Oh my God! The decency. Well, this book is getting a life in the summer. It seems to be a perfect August read. Steve was a copy editor, and the three of us just worked together very closely.
Oh yeah, this is a Tsunami Press book.
Yeah.
Yeah, no other press in the country would touch it. So Tsunami stepped up and became not only a bookstore but a press.
Removing the hardcovers so that we can think about paperbacks and what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Got a great deal, $20, free shipping in the U.S. Get them for your friends. If you've read it, somebody else, Billy String, some character wants to read it.
Okay, you will find that my signature is always the same.
Never different.
Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Look at that.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
little
it's the
more
same.
artistic
One
than
stroke.
it used to be.
Oh yeah, it's got to be.